morning and welcome to another video. As you can see, we found a river and we're going to fish some moving water for the first time on our Missouri trip. This is Missouri Trout Park. These trout rivers are famous. They're stocked daily. I have no idea what kind of bugs to use. This is not Colorado, but it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, these Missouri trout parks are famous. I grew up in Kansas City, so I used to fish Bennett Springs and Roaring River and White River in Arkansas, but this is another one of those Missouri trout parks, state parks. Cheaper than I thought, 14 bucks. It was $9 for a one-day out-of-state fishing license, and then $5 for the trout tag. You got the trout tag you got to have on you that's kind of visible at all times. So, but these things are stocked daily. There's just these beautiful natural springs and rivers that go through Missouri. So after the last couple videos of catching bass and bluegill with my boys out of these awesome Missouri farm ponds on the property here at Pops and Grandma's, this is day 3. Took off to a state park, and weren't very helpful at the lodge. It basically just said it was going to be tough, but can't imagine it's that tough. I mean, there's fish in here. They just said it's high and flooded and stained, so just try whatever flies you want. So I did not buy any flies. They weren't helpful. So, you know, what I would use in Colorado is probably different than here, but there's bugs flying around my face right now. So we'll figure something out. I'll probably start with some small natural presentations, see what happens, see if they rise later. But this ought to be fun though. My first time on the fly rod for trout on this week in Missouri, and it's late May. It's 20 degrees colder than normal here. We're in the low 60s here in late May in south central Missouri. It should be in the low 80s, and it's sun's trying to peek out right now, but it's not supposed to rain. So let's get after them and go fish. This ought to be fun. Logical place to start, I would think. The 9-foot 6-weight. A couple of my confidence flies and leeches, bullflies, RS2s. I'll start with that until proven otherwise. Fish. 5 minutes in, not bad. Knew there had to be one here. And it took the leech. All right, stalker bobo with a leech in the mouth on. Let's move to the other side of the bridge for this bobo, who also took the leech, and he's a little better. He's trying to get me in the current. Gorgeous. Actually, no, same size, but my buddy Mikey will love that. Yet another leech he gave me, working in Missouri. Another pretty one. Pretty colors. Just as pretty as Colorado. See ya. Is that very familiar green color to the relatively clear water here is so familiar to me. Brings back so many memories growing up in Kansas City and coming down to Missouri trout parks and getting the trout tag that you hang on your hat or your shirt. So much fun. The big ones in these parks are always few and far between, but they're in here. But obviously so far the stalker size bobos, but now that we've established the below the surface bite with the leech, definitely would like to get a few on the dry fly eventually, but gonna keep doing what I'm doing for a little bit here since it's working. Better one, and this is freaking sweet. Oh, it came off. Oh, I thought a big one could be lurking under this bridge. Oh my gosh, that was one of the rare bigger ones you get out of these parks. I mean, I haven't been here for a while, so maybe there's more than there used to be, but darn, that was a good one. Always fish a bridge, you know? I mean, always fish a bridge. Fish can get away from bird strikes and feel safe. I just haven't wanted to leave this area just yet and explore. That was a better fish. I saw it. I mean, I saw it clearly. That was a 16 to 17 inch fish. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, come on. Maybe he'll come back. All right, there's some larger bugs hatching. We're gonna go with this gorgeous Colorado fly angler chubby on top, knowing that we could obviously drop something below it too. Fish. And I think it's my first ever on a CFA Chubby pattern. We're gonna have a beautiful one here, Chris. I just haven't used this fly that much. We know how effective chubbies are. especially CFA Chubbies, and it's a gorgeous topwater bite. All right, all right. Let's get the, that's a fat one. CFA Chubby, a fat bobo. We got a fat surface bite, little above average size for a stalker. Look at how fat this guy is. And Chris, you probably already knew it. Your flies work in Missouri too. See you, buddy. Some things don't change. You see a little caddis hatch and fish rising. Throw on a little tiny elk hair caddis. Let's see what happens. Come on, fish. If you've been here, this just screams Missouri. It's so pretty. So pretty. This is coming from a guy that lives in Colorado. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's just different, but just as pretty. Wow. Fish. Right at this island here, dry fly take. Just put on a small little mayfly. And we'll show you for another surface take. Beautiful little bobo. Let's go. Show you what he took. It's a tiny little dry fly right in the top of the snoot. Small variety, but we'll take it. See you, buddy. Talk about clear water. Can you see that little rainbow trout right there? Look at that. That's crazy, isn't it? Hey buddy, that's a little bigger snake, and that sure looked like a copperhead or something poisonous. Very cool though. As if ticks weren't annoying enough in Lyme disease, now you have poisonous snakes swimming by your waders. I guess Colorado has mountain lions and bears, and here he's just got the ticks and snakes. And actually, I think Missouri has a decent little bear population and mountain lion population as well, so there's plenty out here. Fish on. Back to the bridge where we started. And decent little rainbow. Decent little rainbow. We're gonna come over here. He's fighting hard, but he's not going to get anywhere because I got him in the calm water. Sweet. And leech again. Missouri rainbow trout. See you, buddy. And the smallest trout I've ever caught in my life. Look at that cute guy. That took the paratagon, got a little bead paratagon. Didn't even know he was on. That's why I wasn't running the video. Look at that little tiny baby. Get bigger, but fish on. Decent one. Decent. Come on. Let me get this one. Yeah, a little better fish. Little better fish. Trying to bury me under that waterfall. This guy's pinned. This is one hell of a fish. One hell of a fish for a stocked trout park. This is a great fish. Took the leech. I'm gonna be patient. Look at him try to bury me. Come on, buddy. Oh my goodness. And oh, it's a beauty. Absolute beauty. Leech again. Oh, baby. Look at that. Look at that leech. That is a leech again. What a fish. This is probably about the size I lost earlier. Just a quality fish, and you knew they were in here. Look at that. Look at that. See you, buddy. Oh, I am so happy with that catch. That just made this day. I'm at, what, 8 landed and a few missed. And that's a heck of a good sized trout for my first trip to a Missouri trout park, Missouri State Park, in a long time. That's so awesome. I'm so happy with that catch. Made this day. Absolutely made this day. Right here at this waterfall, where you'd think he would live. What a fish. Let's go. Boom. Now that is unusual. Is that like a sculpin? I have no idea. We're gonna get this back. It's probably semi-endangered species or something. If you know, comment below. I have no idea what just took my little bead. Oh, it's good to be back home in a sense. I've lived in Colorado forever and I love it there, but you know, Missouri is where I grew up fly fishing, so all these trout parks. This one is furthest from Kansas City of many of them, so of most of them. So I haven't been here in a long, long time. It's been many, many years. So pretty cool to get a couple on the surface with the little mayfly and the CFA Chubby, Colorado Fly Angler Chubby, and we got the small leech. Obviously paid the bills once again. That little tiny sculpin at the very end was cool. I don't know what that was. I've got a uncle that was senior scientist for Trout Unlimited, so he would know immediately, I bet. But and then the really big one, that was the goal: catch a bunch of stalkers and small ones, and then try to get one big one. And we lost one under that bridge. That was so tricky to set the hook under that bridge. And then we got one at the same, right on the other side of that bridge. So that's a quality fish for a trout park with 1 million stalkers. That's a quality fish. So that was an absolute blast. 8 or 9 landed, one big one. Absolutely beautiful here. It's just magical. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's so familiar, so incredibly familiar. So we've got a couple days left in Missouri. Not sure what else we're going to do, but a very, very fun day here in late May 2025. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.